me! Help!
Oh yeah. Let's get into some news. Hi everybody, it's QuiteGoneJin here bringing you some video game news, January 27, 2016. The Witcher 2, I know you're looking at The Witcher 3, relax. But The Witcher 2 is now backwards compatible on Xbox One. Not only is it backwards compatible, but until February 5th at I believe 12 AM UTC, don't quote me on that, it is free to download. So if you haven't played it, if you don't have it, if you had it and you lost it, and you have an Xbox One, download The Witcher 2. It's a fantastic story, and you should have it. Now, go back to killing that griffin.
Not bad. Not bad. Though you could stand to improve some things.
For example?
Upward vertical strike. It's too obvious. But more on that later. Take the griffin's head to the black ones. I'll ready our horses. Meet me at the inn.
And here we have Dark Flame, a brand new indie game that is in its pre-alpha stage and will be releasing a newer pre-alpha version this Friday. I will be playing it and testing it out, as well as giving my initial review of the alpha sometime after this Friday. It looks amazing and I'm really excited. It is basically a Castlevania meets Dark Souls game where you can modify your weapons and spells, and different weapons have different speeds, impacts, and heft. You get to choose what stats you get when you level up, so no more pussy development team that chooses your stats for you and tries to stop you from breaking your own game. It's very unforgiving and deadly. You will die a lot. There's a lot of secrets, hidden rooms, and even secret talents and powers to unlock. Very, very exciting news. And this, my friends, is Aether. Like 8-ER, by the way, if you're wondering how to spell it. I don't have any new news for this game. If you are following it, it's just something that I'm really excited about. And I thought, you know, if we're talking about indie games that are Souls inspired and have a very significant, interesting look to them, this is one that should be on your radar. It is basically a heavily skill-based random loot, learn by making your own mistakes, Souls-inspired game. The story is you need to save the world from some kind of Norse poison that is spreading and killing everything. Some of the quoted inspiration from the developers come from Street Fighter, Dark Souls, and Diablo, so I imagine the difficulty level and the skill-based level will be really high. You can empower your weapons, and there is ranged combat, melee combat, and the movement looks amazing, so it's something I'm really looking forward to, and so should you. And another indie game I'm looking forward to is Hyperlight Drifter. 80s neon stylized 8-bit graphics, a combination of sword and gun and acrobatic dodging gameplay with inspirations from Zelda and Diablo. Yes, please. I want this. Up inside me, in and around my face. You know what I mean. Use and upgrade your energy sword or your gun for long range and area of effect attacks. It's also got gorgeous, gorgeous music. It's just dripping with atmosphere, and the game will keep you immersed by avoiding any spoken word. So, when it comes out, spring 2016, dive into it and disappear for a while. I know I will.
It is mysterious. It is alive. It is wondrous. Terrifying.
Now, I've already showcased Torment Tides of Numenera on my most anticipated games of 2016, and I've talked about it in multiple places. I am a big fan of isometric RPGs and a huge fan of the pedigree of this game. I love the original Torment, and that's what this is a spiritual successor to, and I don't want to rant and rave about it too much. As a matter of fact, I want to know as little about this game as possible when I get into it, and that's why I am avoiding the early access that started today, if I'm not mistaken. But if you want to get in and see the first 10 hours of the game and you don't mind having, some bugs popping up here and there because it is early access, get into it. It looks amazing, and it is going to be a must-buy on release day for me. And I almost missed this one. Warhammer 40,000 Eternal Crusade. Well, this looks like a action MMO multiplayer online combination of Gears of War and Battlefield, where there's lots of vehicle combat, node control, and multiple armies fighting against each other. I did not get into the Warhammer 40k universe in any franchise. I did play their fantasy MMO for a little while, and it was very polished, and I liked it a lot. But this just looks like it's going to be over the top, amazing combat all around. And if you're already a fan of the franchise, then you probably know all about it. But if this is, if you're like me and this slipped over your radar just a little bit, it's early access just started, so check it out. Apparently the melee combat needs a little bit of polishing, but again, it's pre-alpha, and you should be happy just to get into it, and it looks so good. Okay, this last one is news to me, probably not news to everybody else, but this month Blade and Soul finally released its MMO for North American shores. I watched ads for this game years ago, and I watched it come out in Korea, and I cried a little bit on the inside when it never hit North America. I'm a big fan of anime and a huge fan of martial arts, and when I saw the original release of the combat in this game, I was very, very excited. It has died down a little bit, but that'll happen over 5 or 6 years, my excitement that is. But it's finally here, and I didn't know all the facts. I did not know that it was not only free to play, but free to download. So you're free to go in and check it out without spending any money. And according to a few of the players that I know that are playing it right now, they feel like the paywall is mostly cosmetic and that it doesn't slow you down. So, if it's taking any hints from things like League of Legends, it's going to do it right. I suggest going and checking this out if you're looking for an MMO and you like the martial art anime style. And that's going to be everything, guys. This is just me talking a little bit about the things that I'm excited for and what I find to be video game news. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Take a look around my channel. It's new, but it still loves you. And so do I. Thanks kindly. Have a great day. Oh yeah. Click left to get into my Darkest Dungeon playlist, and click right to get into my most anticipated games of 2016. Just fucking do it!